Some people are born into wealth, into connections, into a life where the path is already paved before they take their first step. Most of us weren't. We came into a world that handed us struggle before it handed us anything else. And we watched, sometimes from a very close distance, as others lived the life we quietly dreamed about. Better schools, better neighborhoods, better opportunities, simply because of who their parents were. And if we are being completely honest, that hurt. It stirs something deep inside you. First, it looks like envy, then it starts to feel like anger. And if you are not careful, it hardens into something uglier resentment. Not just towards those people, but towards your own life, towards your parents for not giving you more, toward God or faith, whatever I believe in, for placing you where you were placed. But here's the strange thing, none of that blame, we almost never turn it toward ourselves. And why would we? We didn't ask to be born. We had no say in the country, the family, the circumstances. We weren't in that conversation. So how could any of this be our fault? Here's the thing though. Fault and responsibility are not the same thing. You may not be at fault for where you started, but you are responsible for what you do from here. That shift from fault to responsibility is everything. Because the moment you stop waiting for life to be fair and start asking, what can I actually do right now? Everything changes. Not overnight, not easily, but it changes. Consider this. A child born into wealth is not automatically guaranteed a great life. History is full of people who inherited fortunes and born through them within a generation. Because wealth without wisdom, without discipline, without the hunger that comes from building something yourself is fragile. It doesn't last. And on the other side, history is equally full of people who started with almost nothing. No connections, no safety net, no head start, and built something remarkable. Not because life became fair, it didn't, but because they refused to let their starting point become their story. Your origin is not your destiny. Let that sink in. Where you were born, who raised you, what you didn't have, none of that has the final word on your life. Your actions do, your decisions do, the way you respond to every situation you find yourself in, that does. This is what it means to take full responsibility for your life. Not blaming yourself for things outside your control, but owning everything within it. Your attitude, your effort, your choices, your direction. It is not the easiest mindset to carry, especially when the weight of where you started is still very real. But it is the only mindset that moves you forward. So stop measuring your life against where someone else began. Start measuring it against where you are capable of going. Because in the end, the race of life isn't won at the starting line. It is won by the people who refuse to stop running.